Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2023 NatWest International Games, and here at the Indoor Bowls Centre. We're featuring the triples round-robin group stages at the moment, and glad you could join us. Very exciting times. There was a bit of a shock result yesterday when the Falkland Islands Men actually beat Guernsey Men, who were one of the favourites to actually win this group. So the current position in Group A is the Falkland Islands lead with 4 points. But they're playing against Orkney this morning. Now, Orkney only played one game yesterday, and they won that game, and they had a shot difference of 42. So if Orkney could beat the Falkland Islands here this morning, it could be a very, very interesting group. Just to let you know, in the other group, Group B, Guernsey Women are actually topping that on 4 points. So they have one more game this afternoon, so we'll come to that a little bit later on. I think that's our feature game at 12 o'clock. So thank you so much for joining me. My name's Janice Gower. I'm here with you for the entirety of the live streaming from the Indoor Bowls venue here in Guernsey. If you are on Guernsey, why don't you come on down and have a bit of a look? It's great to experience live bowls actually at the venue, and we have two other sports here as well. We also have table tennis and the shooting. Great catering facilities, bacon butties available, as well as a nice cup of tea or a cup of coffee. So you can come down and actually see 3 different sports down here. The games logo is bringing islands together, and it certainly is a friendly atmosphere, more off the rink than on the rink. These guys are taking it particularly seriously. It's a nice award at the end of this if you could win a gold medal at your island games. So the feature game this morning is Orkney versus the Falkland Islands. Well, we didn't feature Orkney yesterday on the streaming, and it's Barry Bruce, Mark Causa and Kevin Waters. They played really well yesterday. Kevin's a very vocal lead, likes to get involved in everything, and they're playing against Ollie Thompson, Chris Locke and Cecil Alexander, the man of the day yesterday. He came up with some amazing bowls to beat Guernsey Men. Well, all 3 of them played well, but let's see what happens today. And a big shout out to all of those that are listening in. I know we had a big following in the Falkland Islands for their game yesterday, so hopefully you're joining me here in very sunny and warm Guernsey today. No. Fantastic facility we have here at the Guernsey Indoor Bowls Stadium, and the committee have worked very hard to try and bring you this live streaming, all work in progress. I know we had a few gremlins yesterday, but we are hoping overnight we've managed to banish the gremlins. We're also very, very pleased that we have 4 of the best umpires in the world here, all ITOs. All 4 of them work for the World Bowls Tour as well. And in my opinion, the best 4 in the world. And this morning we have Francis Fletcher and Dan Blewett. But also lurking in the background we have head umpire Alan Thornhill, otherwise known as Umpy. And Mike Davies is here as well. So a great quartet to keep an eye on all the rules and regulations, make sure play keeps flowing. I think I called them the meerkats yesterday because you can see Dan wandering around the back of the rinks there. They're very, very on the ball, these guys, for if anybody needs a measure. And at the end of the day, you might as well use them. A lot of people like to measure for themselves, but with these 4 here, we have the best. So please enjoy the game. We've already started first end, first blood to the Falklands. This is their 3rd game. As I mentioned before, it's only Orkney's 2nd. So this bowl coming down of Ollie's. He played very well in his 2nd game yesterday. Struggled a bit in the 1st, but they haven't got an indoor bowls centre. Neither of these islands have. And if you're interested into why certain islands are included, it's all to do with the population. They have to have a population under 105,000. Our biggest island involved in the bowls is Guernsey. They're at 103,000. So the 2 out here are fairly small. Orkney's got 22,000 population and the Falkland Islands 4,000. Kevin Waters, who's leading for Orkney. He's competing just in the triples here. He's won the Orkney singles, pairs and triples. He started playing back in 2016. He says a mate called Josh dragged him into the game. He'd like to give a big shout out to Jimmo, Damage, Malky and Charlie. And he'd like to thank B&L Builders and Rendell Bakery for their support. I'll make sure I mention that a bit later on as well, just in case nobody's tuning in from those areas at this time of the day. Most people are at work, so if you can get us on your YouTube at work, that's superb. You've got to stay with us. Some exciting games. Mark, who's playing at number 2 for Orkney. He's won Orkney's singles, pairs and triples before. This is his first island games. His father used to play, so he took up the sport then. Again, he'd like to give a shout out to Rendell's Bakery, Greg Rendell, who was to stay at home. Oh, he was to stay at home because he's getting married. Oh, congratulations, Greg. I hope it all goes well for you. And also mentioned B&L Builders. So that's given a good shout out to their supporters and sponsors. It's always nice to be able to mention that. Part of this being able to put out bowls live, you know, is to increase the knowledge of bowls and perhaps increase support for it as well. Chris, who's just bowled his bowl out there for Falkland Islands, played very well yesterday. Great conversions in their first game to get the win. Great support of Cecil, setting up the heads nicely. Look at him urging that on. We saw a lot of this from Orkney yesterday. I think as this game goes on, it'll get very, very interesting. Orkney's skip is Barry. He's an operations coordinator. Plays volleyball regularly for Orkney. Oh, he's got a smile on his face. Was telling me all their nicknames yesterday. Big wave off him when all the athletes walked past at the opening ceremony, which was down on the front at St Peter Port on Saturday evening. It was absolutely fantastic, and it was nice to see these bowlers recognise us and wave across. Very, very competitive is Barry, as I think you'll find all 6 of our players this morning. Cecil going for an early runner in the game today. He played exceptionally well yesterday. They were leading by 3-4 shots, and then suddenly he had to play his last bowl with 6 against him, and he picked it out perfectly, which gave them the win over Guernsey Men. So Guernsey Men that are over on the other rink, who are playing against the Jersey women, really have to win their game, and quite significantly, because the shot difference for Orkney and Falklands is far better than Guernsey's shot difference. So therefore we could go down to an exciting final game this evening in this group. Great in the triples, you get to hear what they're thinking of playing. Very aggressive players, the guys from Orkney. Do play outdoor bowls. The 3 Falkland Islanders, well, Cecil has represented the Falklands in table tennis before now, and Chris played the singles at the Commonwealth Games for them, so very experienced, and they're looking after young Ollie there. That's his first event where he's representing the Falkland Islands. Ollie's grandparents play Crown Green. Good game that, especially when you're from Lancashire. Here he goes. He's very, very unlucky to not get on target. As I mentioned, it's quite an aggressive game today from these 6 players, I would think. First call out of the day for Francis Fletcher. Francis was awarded the title of English Umpire of the Year back at the rewards in, I think it was March time. I always jokingly say to Francis, he's one of the few people that you would never really need to be mic'd up, because he's got such a booming, clear voice. There's some magistrate work and volunteers at the National Trust as a guide, enjoys that. Always goes back to the first bowling measure, the umpires. Just check that the string hasn't moved. and shot declared. Could be interesting to see what length of jack these two teams play. I see that Cecil's stepped up a few yards. So Jack might be just going past where he stood. So after two ends, the Falklands lead 2-0, but very early stages in this game. Lead bowls, it's all about trying to start building the head, trying to get as close as you can, trying to position bowls where your skip wants them. There's 24 islands competing, all part of the International Island Games Association. It's a biannual event. This is the 19th time it's been held. It first started back in the Isle of Man back in 1985. We have 2 threes involved in my next sentences because it's the third time that bowls has been included in the Island Games, and it's also the third times that Guernsey has hosted the games. We had the pleasure of being joined in commentary yesterday morning by the mascot for the games, Jack the Puffin. He was very quiet in commentary, I felt. I don't think he seemed to understand the game, but he didn't have a great deal to input into the commentary. But it was nice to see that he'd come down to the bowls, because sometimes, as we all know as bowlers, we tend to be the unknown sport. It's slightly overlooked. Well, like I say, we've got 3 sports down here, so you can come down and have a nosy at all of them. It's all free entry. We have a great bar upstairs and an area where you can see over the greens. Let's have a watch from up there as well. While we're on YouTube, if you've got any questions, please just feel free to put them out to us. Of course, this is a first time that this has been tried with the automatic cameras overhead on rinks 2 and 5 are our 2 main streaming rinks, and live commentary as well. Looks down a good line here. Like I say, very competitive, these Orkney lads. Oh, we got a bit of a reaction onto the jack there, but it pushed it closer.
Looking for 2 feet. No giving it that 2 feet, man. Meter off.
Again, once we get to tomorrow, we move into the after the triples final at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, we move into the singles and the pairs. The singles will be the main feature games, because obviously the pairs will go on for 2.5 hours. These games out here, the triples, it's 18 ends or 2.5 hours. The bell is due to go for these games at 11:43. Quite wide swinging draws on these rinks. Cecil looks down a decent line. What's his pace like?
I can throw it there.
Oh, just pulled up short. Great line, certainly in line with the jack. Now, Orkney are watching this. Again, it looks a wide line. Needs to get round the short stuff though. Oh, they're urging it up. It's very close. It's very close. What a great bowl.
We're still holding.
Baz, as he likes to be called, Barry. Cecil going to just have a quick look at the change in the head here, which I don't blame him for. The leads and number twos cannot visit the head, but the skips can actually visit the head after each of their bowls if required. They just need to return to the head together to play their first bowls. But the umpires are out there to make sure all that runs smoothly. Cecil's certainly watching this. I think it's just getting wrecked on the front bowl. If it had just slipped past, it looked like it was going to be good pace. Now Baz. Repeat delivery. Oh, again, looks down that nice wide line. He's the same pace as his first. Oh, I think his pace was good. It was just a bowl tighter. Doesn't make it any easier for Cecil now. Now, needs to slip past these short bowls. It's not getting any easier. Baz is going up to have a quick look now.
That should be better.
Again, there's having a good look at this. One being removed. That was Baz's first bolt. It's just the one. So 1 to Orkney, they're on the card. They might change the length of jack here. Kevin. Otherwise known as 5 pints, I've been told. There was much old giggling went on when I was told to call him 5 pints. Somebody said something muttered about what sort of pints, and he said purely water, 5 pints of water. A great little crew, these three. And of course we've got Ollie on the mat there from the Falkland Islands. It's great to see the interaction between the players. As expected, Orkney have gone back to fuller length jack. That's what they played yesterday against Inismon. Inismon are 3 crown green women who were determined to come and have a go. They had to borrow bowls. Never played indoors before, so it was all new to them. But, and Orkney beat them quite convincingly. Now,
Even by your own, on it, Ollie.
I think he's just short with this, yeah. It's great to see the encouragement off these skips and the body language of players. You see it a lot more on YouTube when you actually concentrate on watching them. You see the shift in positivity sometimes on a rink. That certainly happened yesterday between Falkland Islands and Guernsey. Guernsey men went terribly flat and quiet, whereas the positivity from the Falkland Islands men, I think, was what turned that game round for them. But early stages here, we're only on end 4. And this looks down a good track. Now, what's its pace like? Just short, about a yard short there. Still plenty of room. Mark playing down the forehand here. That's a good line. Skip's urging it in. Ball there.
I'm standing jack high.
So Cecil's just showing Chris now where the line of the jack is, because the jack's been hidden from the mat. So Chris played very well in both games yesterday. Still room there for the draw. See what his pace is like coming into the head here.
Good effort. Just need to add another meter.
Just think his pace is just lacking.
Yeah,
Oh, another yard, 4 feet on that.
You're getting a good ball. Good line again, Barry. How's the running? Aye, really over. Slide that.
Still, just add that meter. Just the jack is between these 2 pink ones. Just in there.
The boys on touch with that. Gentle side.
Still short, Chris.
Chris looking at this one.
Oh,
Looks
nice,
on a
actually,
decent
mate.
line. Have you adjusted your weight? I tell you what, this is quite close.
Get in there, baby. Get in there. Good shot. Doesn't look like it's gonna make it.
Still lie too. I would just try and count that over. Yeah. Yeah, on your own. Even swinging by it.
Barry just asking for something to just slip past the jack. They're holding 2.
I just can't tell what your ball's going to do, boy. I think it's tight. Aye, get your backsides up here, because you're going to wait today, boys. Come on.
just also throw into here. You can come in between these two, ideally.
Yeah, again, just asking for Barry to just try and drop something in behind the jack here.
It should be okay.
Well, he looks on a decent line for it. Certainly picked up the lines very well.
All the way, boy.
These players that don't really play on indoor surfaces. Just wait, I think. We might
And
wiggle in for another. No,
up.
just finish short.
Come on.
Cecil gone for
Alright.
a timer. There's a lot of debris in front. He's actually missed it all under the line. Cecil's competed before at an international island games, but in table tennis. I did say to him yesterday he could just pop next door. He could have mixed and matched, done a bit of both. Lovely chap. He actually did our players' oath at our own personal opening ceremony. Now, if you have gone onto our Facebook page at Guernsey Indoor Bowls here, you'll see a short interview with Cecil after the game yesterday. And if you want any of the results, can't stay with us, you'll pick them up on the website. Oh, he nearly got a wiggle right through there. Turn his own bowl in, it would have helped.
Yeah, we only hold the one now. Yeah.
He's pushed it close enough to cut the count then.
Eh? This one? It's still the same. You get the wee turn on the jacket, brings the two back in.
Just asking him to turn the bowl over for those that need an interpreter for the Orkney accent.
Just to be here, Matthew. That's a great little pal.
Just his pace.
Oh, really unlucky lad.
If Cecil's only one down here, he doesn't want to do anything too silly, but there's still a bit of a gap down there. I think down there, backhand there and rest off his own bowl. His danger is if he touches shot ball and sits it down, it goes back to 2. Oh, I think this is under the line, Cecil. As soon as that left your hand, mate. Oh dear.
You win.
But it's only the one, we think. So that ties it all up after 4 ends, 2 all. I did wonder whether it would be a difference in jack length that would make the difference between these two teams. Orkney have been predominantly playing a longer jack, whereas Falklands tend to mix it up a bit and go a bit shorter. Yep, a longer length jack again.
What's that, Mark? Okay.
So, Kevin 5 Pints is on the mat.
I think I'm more
Precise delivery. Just for your information as well, the game that's going on over on rink 4, Guernsey men are leading 4-1 against the Jersey women's team. If you can't stay with us this morning but can bob back on at lunchtime, at 12 o'clock our feature game will be the Western Isles versus Guernsey women. And that's at 12 o'clock live on the YouTube stream. Well, he just underplayed that. You saw him not happy with it when it left his hand. Well, he says he loves the mental side of the game, the concentration and the tactical side of it all. Well, 5 pints. Looks like you might have it here. Yeah, good bowl.
I'll try coming in this. Yeah, I know.
But if you stop
When
against these
short
two, it's
balls
also
go in
fine.
the head, you've got to see whether you need to go round or inside a bowl to get the right weight to get back to the jack. Chris, very experienced, competed in the 2022 Commonwealth Games. He played in the singles and the pairs there. It's close here. Unlucky.
That makes it easier for you, because you're not coming around that anymore. Don't be frightened of turning the jack.
Everything behind the jack now
Yeah.
is in Orkney's favour.
Oh, please run to me. No, please run to me.
Just under the line, needs to get inside the bowl.
Wait on.
Chris will probably change.
Have to come
hands
this
here.
side.
Yeah.
Just throwing. Obviously, if jack moves, you have to play a little bit wider.
Although he's played Commonwealth Games, Chris, it's his first island games. Always been sporting. Had some time off, and then when he returned to sport, bowls was one of the sports he wanted to have a go at. He's heavily involved as secretary of the club and
Wow. How'd you say it?
thinks sport is a sport for all, and it keeps you active,
Good.
mobile
It's a good
and
second.
mentally agile. But he also likes the social
2
side of
feet
it.
further and you're a good ball. You running? Oh man.
Now, all on his pace. Oh, he's just lacking, I think. Oh, that was perfectly down the line.
Is that? Is it still in?
Makes it harder now for the Falkland Islands, though. Just wondering if Cecil's wondering.
Come this side, stay this side, just on the inside of this, even if you go against this.
We didn't see whether Chris had a drive yesterday, but a reaching bowl has been called for by his skip.
Come on, take something out. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah, what, 1, 2 down now. It's in here. This is a bowl in front of the jack. Nice draw.
Another good one, Chris. Fine. Good effort.
Oh, gee. Use that.
Well, as you see, both skips return to the mat together.
Yeah, absolutely. Say that.
Nice wide draw here for Barry. It's very wide.
There we go.
Run it,
Okay.
Oot.
Hurry up.
Run it, Oot.
All the way.
Come on.
Hurry up. Very good in there.
It's actually dipped under. Quite
Great
surprised
second,
me that.
Jack.
I thought it looked like a plays with Tiger Evos.
Yeah, you can.
I know a lot of the Henslite players out there are playing with the
measurement
Evos if they've got them with them, because obviously some of these players will not have indoor bowls
I could do
to
something.
play with.
Come
Now,
in, come in,
Cecil
come in.
going bigger.
Nice, well
Oh,
done.
we got a result off it. That's one of those that you say was in the area, but he got that very, very fortunate.
It is, isn't it?
Beetle in the ditch unless Barry can hang a ball right over the edge.
It's just a dead draw, otherwise you're just covering these, make them all the game.
Okay, Maggie.
Everybody's just taking the time now, because I think there was a few shaking of heads at the result Cecil got, but he was in the area. Like I say, all Barry's really got on now. His line looks decent. Might be just slightly under. His bowls do seem to swing. Now, can you get a bit of luck? Oh, do you know his pace was bang on? I looked at these three Orkney players yesterday and I thought they certainly are three decent bowlers. Now, Cecil, can you
Come on. Keep going, keep running.
just draw to the end of the ring?
Well
That
done.
was a good effort. Might have done it, you know.
Out taken.
Well, Barry, your pace was perfect.
Yeah. Oh, Maggie boy.
Looks to be a wider line. I think he just added his pace in.
No, because if you touch the jack, I suppose
There's a touch.
you were more or less spot on
Brakes on.
last time. So.
It's okay.
Well, Cecil, can you add
Fine.
another?
Nice try.
Oh, again, he's just added a bit of pace.
Good up.
It's 2 shots to the Falklands.
Shot. Shotter.
They lead 4-2 after 5 ends. It's been a tight game all the way. Good game to watch. Hopefully you're with us on the live stream. If you can't stay with us, don't forget you get the results on the NatWest International Island Games website, as well as our own Guernsey Indoor website. If you follow us on Facebook, take a look at the Bowls International Facebook as well. They're great supporters of what we're trying to do here, and they're taking dailies off us, and they've done some great coverage in the magazine for us. Fantastic lead bowl there. A very precise delivery from Kevin. Has it got the pace to reach? Yeah, it's going to a good place, is this? Now, Ollie, can you find the same line and pace as your first bowl? Very proud to represent their islands, all these competitors here, and of course, apart from the home team here in Guernsey, everybody's had to either fly over or come over by boat. The surface is running about 16 seconds. That's quite quick, especially if you've come from an outdoor surface. I know we had asked yesterday, there's 6 rinks here at Guernsey Indoor. Great bowl there from 5 pints. Nice rested out Ollie's bowl. It's just behind the jack though, so Cecil's calling for Chris to just draw down to that bowl. Nice target.
Right, make a job of it. Top Kev. No, the colour's no struggling. Purple.
2 meter shot.
Just asking for a better weight. Again, it must look nice to just rest off that pink bowl.
You must be trying this thing. You must be trying.
Looks a better weight here.
Good effort.
Bad even onto that.
It's touche, that becomes a decent target for Orkney. And Mark to look for.
Hold up. Yeah, it's going to swing, but.
Slightly under the line, but weight was very
blade,
good.
Boy, blade
A
that.
nice
Just
receiver
narrower.
there as well. Not in a bad place. If the jack gets trailed, it could go to that bowl.
You've added to that one.
Just overplayed this one, Chris, I think.
does that.
Too much weight.
Cody does that. Come on. Play the split even.
that sort of weight, it wouldn't have finished towards the jack. Mark stalking up after this one, urging it on. Oh, again, it's gone to a good home there.
Yeah.
This is the group stages, the round robin stages of the triples. That completes with the last games at 6 o'clock tonight. So we have games for you at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock. And then the final of the triples is tomorrow morning with the awards ceremony for the triples. And then we kick off with your singles and your pairs tomorrow afternoon. So we're in two groups, Group A and Group B of the triples. Played in a round robin. 2 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. And if two teams are tied at the end of all the games, it goes on shots difference. And Orkney's shot difference at the moment is 42 because of their 45-3 win yesterday. But Falklands are top of the table at the moment. So, again, a good result from Cecil there, getting the jack through. We're just trying to pick up a camera to find out. Oh, there we go. On the respot. The jack goes out the side confines of the rink. It's placed back on the respot. Makes it an open draw, I think. Barry's just overplayed this.
Yeah, you're just on edge.
I think the umpires might have to get the long measures ready if it stays like this. Plenty of room for Cecil and Barry to draw in. Even drawing a ball back to the main tee would do the job here. Oh, good line. I think he's overplayed this. Lost that one. Goes in the back ditch. It's a dead bolt.
First bit's good, young fella. Come on. Rex on.
Now, pick the bones out of that, as they would say. Which ball's shot? Yeah, both umpires being called out here. Ball's being chalked by Francis there. That's just to stop any movement on a bowl when the measure is undertaken. They'll be asking all the players to remove any bowls that are not part of the measure. Looks like 3 are being looked at. Francis, Fletcher and Dan Blewett will sort this one out for us. Was one to the Falklands. It was quite interesting that, because that bowl looked deceivingly away from the jack, but I've got to be a bit cocky here because in the commentary I actually called that as being shot, so and that's with our camera angle. So 1-2 the Falklands. They lead 5-2 after 6 ends.
Sorry, 3.5.
Just come on the outside of that one. All through there. Cross, Alex.
It's nice to see a few athletes from other sports coming in to have a watch. In fact, that bloke nearly hit his head on the ceiling there. That must be basketball, surely. Wow, he was tall.
Just ignore yours, try and miss it.
It's good to come and have a look at other sports, and like I say, we are very fortunate. We have 3 sports down here, so you can come and have a look at 3 sports, grab yourself a brew or a drink and come in and have a watch. It's all free. The athletes that just come look like they're all from Guernsey, so they've come in to support the Guernsey triple that's over on rink 4.
We were just a meter
No
short last
pressure.
time.
So back over onto rink 2. 2 deliveries from both leads now.
Yes, Ollie. Easy
Yeah,
as
good
that.
ball.
You're just playing in there again. Come on, big head. Come on, big head. Nice
Oh,
ball.
what a great
ball.
effort. 2 good balls in the head there. This doesn't make it any easier. Falklands are
Just play one to
holding,
my
but
foot. Just half a meter or so behind the jack. This
it's all
side.
about trying to make sure that if the jack's moved now or the,
Just
one of
go
the
for the
balls is
spot, yeah.
punched onto the jack, that they've got something behind to cover.
Just around the pin. Aim for my foot. My foot is the jack.
Yeah, Chris just making sure there what his skip Cecil was actually asking him to play, or is to make sure you know what your skip's after.
Shot's just against you. Just looking to come, Kevs. Weight's good. Weight's good.
I want you to draw in here. Even if you shot half a meter short, that's fine.
Yeah, this time Cecil's just asking for Something perhaps short to block the line in. Playing defensively here. Oh, now.
Okay.
Well,
Even if you're behind it. Yeah.
see what Mark can make of this one.
Yeah.
So that was obviously too heavy. I want you here, not there at the back.
He wants him shorter bowl. He was very decisive there with Cecil.
Don't be too heavy. Don't be too heavy. Stand. Ouch. Good, that's fine. Good plate.
Through it. Yep.
Well, I think we'll see Mark go bigger here. Yeah, big runner. What sort of result can he get? You see, that was always the danger, that something was going to move. Not sure who holds second. I think the ball that's behind Cecil might be shot. Come on, guys, give us an indication as to which ball you think might be in. Balls just being removed that have gone out the side confines of the rink. Big cheer from the Guernsey basketball players here that have come in to support the Guernsey bowlers.
You'll be fine. How should do you, Mark, eh?
It's all a question now of finding this line and pace.
Come on. Come on. Right on it.
It's on a good line.
Very
Now,
good.
what's the pace like? Touch on the jack.
Great ball.
Great bowl. He's come up with some very good bowls as Barry over the last 2 days.
Right, a yard out of the way. Back off front, one in the middle.
Alright. Turn in. Not turn.
Come on.
Alright.
I nearly fancy on that now. Just coming doing the rest of that. Oh, just turn me.
Start, Anne.
Okay.
Come on.
Repeat delivery, Barry.
Next on.
Another good bowl, just over
Two and a half
the
feet
weight. It's still in the area. Cecil's got to try and sit this bowl out. He's trotting down after this one. Looks like a decent line again.
Start your turn.
Can it move?
First. Okay, alright.
Effort.
Go away.
It's a bowl in front.
Alright.
Got to assume with the pace that he's played that it's just the one shot down.
That's what's going again. Yeah, hang on.
Lucky pal.
He's smiling away is Barry.
Humble. Yeah, I know.
they played that. Definitely 1 to Orkney. I think it must have just been the one with the way that Cecil was playing. Yeah, 1 to Orkney. I'm sure they'll go back to the full length jack again.
That's me, my baby.
You're good at throwing the jack, Wicked. Come on.
Sorry.
Be interesting to see how this pans out for Orkney, because obviously they participated in the pairs event from Tuesday as well.
Wait's
And
good,
they
Wicked.
definitely predominantly just playing T to T full length, so anybody that's got them in a group stage needs to perhaps think about changing the length, trying something different. A bit of a loose lead
Sean.
there
Good line.
from Kevin.
Come on.
I think that jack must have a force field round it.
Looks much better. That's okay. Don't let it stop.
You're letting them in, Wicked. Come on. Good ball, Kev. Good ball.
Same.
2 feet.
Exactly the same.
Of course, we're into day 2 here at the indoor bowls. We've got 5 days of play. Started yesterday, finishes on Thursday with the finals of the singles and the pairs.
Road's good. Just left it. Oh, lovely back ball.
Of course, the umpires here are watching for slow play. Chris has a very slow, deliberate delivery, but he's not a slow player. He'll just show you that you can
Okay.
Make it hard for you.
have a slower delivery, but not be time watched. Oh no, doesn't look happy with this mark at all. But Barry's watching it. Oh, that's why he wasn't liking it.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to take some weight off. Playing too long most of the time. Just throw in.
Cyril's South African dulcet tones there. I just said that, it's Cecil. I was just thinking to myself, I wonder if anybody at home needs an interpreter for the broad Scottish accent and the broad South African accent
Okay, it's a good
of
effort.
Cecil.
Barry, you beat that bowl, you're going to be a good bowl.
And a good track again here.
Great try.
A
Wasted
meter
that.
extra.
Couple
Side,
of
just
feet.
come around your own. It's okay.
Certainly over on rink 4, Guernsey men are not having it all their own way.
Oh yeah, you jab it or slide it and get the back in.
Women's skips just played a good bowl in. Well, drawing down the backhand here, trying to just pass everything, get to the tee, just giving up.
4 feet.
Guernsey's men's skip just played a runner and looks like it perhaps didn't go to plan.
Yeah, 4 on your last.
Now Barry, a little bit more weight, line looks good again, down this backhand, just looking to draw past all the short stuff.
Just over the weight, man.
I think he's gone the other way this time.
Yeah, and a
Couldn't get
couple
through.
pass.
Basketballer leaving the building. Well, I'm a bit worried about that light fitting. Oh no, he's got on drip, that's okay. Safely left the building. Wow, they're tall guys.
So just the 2.
Lovely to see everybody coming to support each other. Safely left all the light fittings in order as their heads and hats just about missed them.
Alright, man.
We'll have to have a look later and see how the basketball's doing, see how the Guernsey team's doing. They've come down to support us at bowls.
Come on, come on, slow down. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ball. Come on, boys.
Back in front, see the way.
Falklands Men just getting a little bit of a gap now on Orkney. After 8 ends they lead 7-3. And over on the Guernsey men versus Jersey women's game, Jersey women have now taken the lead 6-5 after 7 ends.
mate.
Your weight's perfect.
You were 2 meters too much. Just rolling, that's all.
I can't see the jack at all, Sally.
That's in between my legs. Yeah. So either you promote that one, throw in here.
Those woods and the jack, what's the distance on them?
Good weight.
Come on, big one. Get the blade.
Okay. The red bowls will go just over a bowl. You coming this way? If you promote that one up, just push it through.
Yeah, I can't try this way.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay, Chris, I just need you in here. Ideally just a foot behind, rather than short.
Ah, wrong side.
Just as a reminder for all of those that are tuning in from Orkney, we do have a couple of shout outs they've asked for Rendell's Bakery and B&L Builders. Also a shout out for Neil Anderson.
It's going to be too heavy.
But,
Good effort.
apparently Greg
This is your
Rendell can't
opportunity.
be here. Was opted to stay home as he was getting married. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, weight's perfect, boy.
A meter too much.
And we've also just had through to commentary that, again, as there was lots of confusion last night with the West Niles triple and which way round they were playing. Apparently, actually, Kevin is leading, but apparently the number 2 is Barry and Mark is skipping.
Come on, boy.
Unfortunately,
Keep the
that's not how it read in the programme, so my apologies for anybody that thought it was our system was out. We have actually just gone on what the programme we were given.
Yeah, yeah.
I just had a glance over at rink 4 and there's some really good
Still a
bowls
meter heavy.
going down on
And
that
you
rink
were
between
slightly too
Guernsey
narrow
and
that time, obviously.
Which ones are they?
Jersey, and like I say, the Jersey ladies lead at the moment 6-5. Back over to our feature game. Don't forget these are 18 end games or 2.5 hours. The bell for this is due to go at 11:43. When I'm totally planning to have a nice bacon butty from our burger bar that's parked up outside. Come on down and enjoy. They were providing food all day yesterday. There's also a cafe
Barry, you can make a really
in where
good
the
job of
shooting
this.
is.
You just trail it 12 inches.
So great facilities, a bar upstairs. Come on down and have a look if you're on the island. If you're not, hopefully you can stay with us on the stream because we're with you for a game in every session throughout the event.
Playing better than me.
Cecil's
Come on,
certainly
keep
watching this
going.
bowl. Needs to slip past
Keep
the short
rolling.
one.
Well done, well
Oh,
done.
it's got a nice little wiggle. That was a very good bowl because it was
Yeah, shots
perfect
against
weight.
your mark, he's sitting practically on it, just top of it, just needs a touch.
That's Barry in the head there, giving Mark instruction.
Touch, man. Place it then, that's okay. Yeah, probably.
I'm still trying to figure out which one of them that they've given me the nickname of meerkats for.
Alright.
Because I've been
Round
calling
the
the
jack,
umpires
round the jack.
meerkats the
Oh,
last
yeah.
couple of days because As soon as they see that there's a possibility of a measure, they're
Doug, see the
there.
top, you'll come here. Come
Very
look.
quick to try and keep
See
the
it.
play running smoothly, not hold anything up.
Just needs overdrawing.
Next time, Sally.
Come like this.
This isn't an easy shot. He's made his decision now. It's often to do with what you're most confident playing. Looks like he's gearing up for a bit of a trundler. Try and change something with this bowl.
Close,
Come
Marky.
on,
Close,
line,
boy.
get a result.
Get right.
Yes, excellent. Well played.
Well played.
Perfect weight to just hold up under that short bowl. Trying to suss out who's holding shot here. Looks like the pink bowl to me. Pink bowl is Orkney. Now Cecil. Got to thread it through a gap here really. Just another bowl up.
That's bad.
You're gonna need help.
Looking to take out the side bowl. Oh, is he going to get lucky?
Two balls between words. Who might be for that?
That might just be one shot to Orkney. I think they were looking to take out the Falklands bowl for a couple more shots. It was actually two. So Falklands lead
Oh, Mark, that could be all.
7-5 after 9 ends now.
No, it's all right.
That's you. You can throw that like Jimmy Niche.
I know. Okay, Ollie. Nice one on the tee.
First bowl just a little bit under the line for Orkney. Now let's see what
Like
they
the
can
line.
do.
Yeah, good place.
Not a bad start
Up
at all.
trolleys.
Both of these games very tight over on rink 4. It's 7-6 now to the Guernsey men's team, they've really got to win this game. But Jersey women are playing very well.
Looking good.
Oh, another good ball from Ollie there.
Clean up to it.
Quite interesting, the last few ends, the players have been winning to each other's jacks. Often happens. I think
Okay.
Kevin just under the line again there. But never wasted at the back.
First time, Barry.
Good balls, Ollie.
Well, about an hour to go now in these games, so still plenty of time left for all the sides out there.
Yeah, these are just both under slightly.
Just come around this one. Just park one from here.
Chris just needing to cover the two bowls at the back from Orkney. Barry was very close there to picking the jack up. Just trails a jack. He's got two receiving bowls.
Yeah, good job. Perfect. Thanks.
Yep, that's a great cover ball by Chris there. Still there for Barry, plays the same weight as his last. Well, they're certainly watching it. It's close to the bowl.
It's alright, six shot.
Got one of the two.
It's coming again. You can draw a little bit closer now, just around this one, or just in front is also fine.
Just a minor adjustment on length really for Chris. Drops a yard. Slips either side of that short bowl.
Looking good. It's all in the weight. Needs to get here.
Looking decent.
Good ball.
Just a couple of foot.
Barry, you just slipped by Chris's. You've got a great ball.
Well, again, it's just repeated delivery really, and hoping to pick that jack up on the way past this time. Oh, he's
Come
certainly
on,
running up
yeah.
after
I'll let you
this.
chase it this time.
He's chasing it.
Oh yeah.
It's very close. Wow.
It's alright. It's again a sec.
Same. Just add another foot. We're still holding. Just same ball. You can add just a little bit more. Just even if you go against this, it's fine. Doesn't matter.
When you say to a player,
Aim to
keep
play
the
on it.
ball the same,
If
you
you miss it,
expect
it's fine.
a
Either
slight
side.
adjustment, and he was almost identical with that one, was Barry. Right, Chris, need to draw another one in here. That shot must look a little bit vulnerable down the forehand. So he's asking Chris to cover this on the backhand. Because I'm sure Orkney skip Mark will have a sight on that shot bowl.
Yeah.
Tightened it a bit. Just wonder if Mark might go with a little bit more weight now.
under. Any contact isn't hard. Big chances here, right?
All on his pace here.
Hold it. Hold.
Looks very good for it.
Oh, lucky. Very lucky, pal.
Look, it's a toucher.
Second out with the well done.
Look at all those receiving bowls for Orkney.
Following the one.
The back left of your screen. Could have just picked up that jack solid. Falklands would have been in all sorts of problems.
Come on. Little pad slow. Never mind. Is that for blocker, was it?
Yeah, you're just drawing out one
Feature
touch
game
brings
at
it through.
12 o'clock today. It's over on rink 5, and it'll be the West Niles, which is Mark McDonald, Peter O'Donnell and James McLeod, and they're playing against Catherine Bonsall, Shirley Petit and Ali Merrion.
Down yet. Down!
Guernsey
Lucky.
women, and they are
very
leading
unlucky.
the group at the moment. They won both their games yesterday, so a crucial game for everyone involved today at 12 o'clock.
Score out.
Come on.
Just drop 2 feet.
It still looks very inviting
know what you're
down that
thinking, but-
forehand.
If you get it wrong, we're a handful.
Alright, yeah, where's Marco?
You're both here. 2 feet by. You want to take last time?
Watching it, has he got the pace? No, he's just dropped his pace.
Yeah. You are, yeah.
Such tight games out there, you don't want to play a shot and give the shot away, so yeah, they've made the decision to take the shot. So again, I'm always into these patterns on scorecards and the direction we're about to play in. It's been the direction that Orkney have been predominantly picking up shot. Need to shorten this jack a little bit more, perhaps, do Falklands, because Orkney are definitely sticking to a full length jack.
5 from the back. Head on. Meter through.
Yes.
Lead, thank you.
You need to play
Lead's
that
good.
wider, Ollie.
Lead's good.
You're fairly frequently narrow on this hand. That's the line. Still too heavy. It's okay. Next one.
1 3/4.
little bit of frustration in Cecil's voice there. He's trying to encourage young Ollie. He has tended to just put bowls down.
It's a little bit better.
I think
It's
Cecil's
still a bit
realised
much.
that they've lost the last few ends playing in this direction. He's closer
Will
here.
do.
Obviously the firm words from Cecil worked.
I'm okay.
Line is good, Chris. You're just too short. Push a little bit through next time.
Get plenty. Yep. Under the road anyway. It's all right. Come on. Get close. Right up.
A little bit odd, but no damage. Good place.
Fade onto that. We up.
Same shot. Same shot. Same weight. Same line. Everything.
Pen down a very good line for Chris. Watching it.
Yes. Come on. Go on.
Close here.
Yes.
Yep. It's all right. It's fine. Yeah.
Trying to reach up to that. Got
Can we just
it
have
might have got second, not sure from this angle.
Forward.
Yep. Yep.
This is when you're a number two, you kind of want to be able to go up and have a look at the head, and you've got to just rely on your skip's instructions. Now, can Cecil repeat what he asked his number two to do? Doesn't want to make the head any bigger, doesn't want to create a target.
Yeah. Good. Good.
Well done.
That's the spot gone now.
Where you're standing.
Just
When
drawn it,
he
I think.
played it.
What?
I think you just drawn it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reasonable if he hits this, but it's a tough target to hit. You have to go very quick. No, I think he's just trying to get something close, build it up.
Yeah.
Down the forehand. Looks a decent line. Oh, he's got a piece of the bowl.
Go holding.
Who's got the tee behind you on the right? You have the tee?
This is the way.
We've got the tee.
We've got the tee here.
No, that one.
That's the way.
If it's on the tee, do we hold on the tee or not?
Yes.
Thank you.
Might just be trying to draw in another. He's
Come on. Come on.
had the information off his number
come on,
2 that
come
they
on,
actually
come on,
hold
come
on the.
Come on. Alright.
Don't think you changed much, Marky. Just drawing. You sit and come and rest these.
tee.
Just slip in the short one.
There's a reaching bowl there, similar to his last for pace. He can get to the bowls. We'll touch on the jack. Down a good line.
Oh, he's very good for a cold.
Just underplayed it really.
We're holding 2.
Score over on the, I think 4 at the moment is 7 across between Guernsey men and Jersey women.
Come on. Come round. That's looking good.
Just
Cecil.
completing their 10th
Come round.
end.
It's looking lovely.
That was not heavy.
Breaks out.
No,
Breaks
it's
out.
fine.
This is not heavy.
Well,
Fine.
Cecil, oh, he's took that away nicely. I have a feeling-
Yeah, just 3. You play slightly over. Into that. Pop the weight here.
Yeah, he's asking for a reaching bowl. Might see a
Just
big
needs a
gun
yard.
come out here. Mind you, I think if he just taps it, it might go to Orkney's.
Yeah, 1. You fancy that instead?
Well, I need an absolute topper to get to cut it down. Whereas if I'm whack yours,
Okay.
something's happening.
Okay.
Yeah, his choice. Big bomb down the middle. That got away really badly.
For the draw.
See if it straightens itself up. Big gun coming out.
Got him up.
Obviously fancied it down the forehand.
3.
So that makes a big difference to the scores now. Falklands take another end, and we probably have about 40 minutes left of the game to play.
From the back.
Yeah, count of 3 there means that the Falkland Islands lead now 11-5.
That's a good start, Ollie. Great start.
For those of you just joining us, you're joining us at the 2023 NatWest International Island Games for the Indoor Bowls at the Indoor Bowls Stadium here in Guernsey. The logo of the games is bringing islands together. It certainly is here. Now, at the group stages of the triples, we play 18 ends or 2.5 hours. So scheduled, the bell is to go at 11:43.
Yes, man.
And at the moment,
Good ball.
Falkland Islands are leading the group, and they are leading in their game. Guernsey men over on rink 4 have really got to come away from their game against the Jersey women with a win, and it's currently 7 across after 9 ends. So it's getting to the exciting stages of the games today. Obviously this group will probably finish off at 6 o'clock tonight with the final games, but if Falklands can hang on to this lead against Orkney, it will give them 6 points and definitely lead the table. And the situation then is the 2 teams that top the table, so the team that leads Group A and the team that leads Group B. They'll play off tomorrow morning for the gold and silver medals here. And the teams that finish in second place in the tables will both receive bronze medals. So we don't have a bronze medal playoff as we do in some events for bowls. And we're with you live throughout the day. I know we had a few gremlins that came into play yesterday. Well, hopefully we've banished those. And hopefully you're with us
It's great back here.
the rest of the day.
I need you to throw to my foot, Chris.
Again,
On the
Cecil's
tee. Just to the right.
really strong with his indications as to where he wants bowls. I think he knows that this is their chance. And Ollie's led him 3 very good bowls at this end.
That will do it. Thank you.
Money, Ollie. Hold up.
Okay, just
Sorry,
throw
he's
it.
sitting on a good bat.
Just throw in for me. Just in front of the purple one. Come on, come on. Just a bit short, but it's good. No worries, good ball.
Come on, Barry. Just give it that blade. Yeah.
Same ball, just add a meter.
So again, some good bowls here. I think, I'm not sure how many Falklands are holding here, but it's a decisive point in time. I just had the news in that the big boss of Guernsey, the Lieutenant Governor of Guernsey, who is the King's representative over here, so he's the main man, Sir Richard Crickwell, is actually in the building watching the bowls. But he's here on another matter. He's actually marshalling. He's volunteered to marshal our car park for us. So isn't that amazing how everybody in Guernsey has got involved, is doing their bit to make sure these games run smoothly. So that's the Lieutenant Governor of Guernsey, who's our King's rep over here on Guernsey, and he's walking around in a marshalling outfit because he's marshalling our car park for us. And he's bobbed in to have a look at the bowls, probably on his break. Do we allow him a break? I wonder. Yeah, we better had, hadn't we? We're all allowed a bit of a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've just been handed our games lunch vouchers. Operating the cameras for us this morning is a name that will be familiar to all your players out there, Ian Merrion, husband of Ali Merrion MBE. They're both the representatives of the singles for Guernsey, starting tomorrow afternoon. So I think this is Ian's last shift working at the screens, unless he's going to try and do the cameras while he plays. I'm not sure. You never know. We're all doing our bit over here.
Swing round, swing round.
Eh? That? No, it's a foot behind. Foot behind, yeah, the jack's here.
I need some help.
So as we go back to our featured game, Cecil's just been down to have a look at the head. Obviously we're getting to the stage of the game where we need to keep things tighter for Falklands, and we need to try and put on the pressure if we're Orkney. A big shout out to all of those viewers from both of those islands. We've had so many lovely comments that we're trying to promote the game by getting streaming out there from these games.
Come in, come in, come in, come in.
Well, great effort here so far. He's caught with another blinder. He's played some really, really good bowls over the last 2 days. Very confident, wears his heart on his sleeve. Huge supporter of bowls and being part of the Falkland Islands. Very proud of that.
It's all over, yeah. Well, no.
Big runner now. Big runner, is he on target? Yes! Bang on target. What a great result. He needed to start piling on the pressure. No more so than playing a big bowl like that. Big countdown there. I think it might be one to Orkney. Certainly the lead. Kevin has picked up the jack. Now, do we see a change in length, or do we just go back to tee to tee?
You Ed, come on.
Quite handy if somebody out there could give us a clue on score. I think it was just one to Orkney, but as soon as we find out, we'll let you know. They're hiding it from us.
Where are we at? T.
Tight again.
Really tight. Stand, stand.
There you go, it shows how much of a team we are pulling together. Put down the commentary mic and went out to try and find out what the score was from Orkney there. So they did score 1, so the Falklands lead 11-6. They all look very puzzled that we were asking, but you know, it does help if we know what the score is. Meanwhile, over on rink 4, Guernsey men have taken a bit of a lead. They're 11-7 now over Jersey women.
Gonna be a bit heavy, I think.
Well done, girls.
It looks like our car park marshal, the Lieutenant Governor of Guernsey, is just on his way back. He'll be obviously only give him a 20-minute
Okay,
break.
just throw in.
It is just so fantastic. You come across so many different people that have put their names forward to volunteer to support the event. Try and make the best we can for everybody. Certainly put a lot of hard work into getting the indoor bowls on the stream for you.
But narrow, Chris. Weight is a little bit heavy. You need to come wider. Good place.
Come again, Barry.
It's lovely to see Sir Richard Critwell in.
Yeah.
I hope nobody runs over his toes on the car park.
Come on with us. Right down, son.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
You're most there. Come on.
Oh, he's close here.
Good bowling.
Okay.
Again, another good bowl.
Just need to get your weight in your line right. A little bit
Swinging
wider.
over to the pressure back on the Falklands again.
Even onto that. That's a yard through. Oh. Oh.
Smile off Harry, number 2 there from Orkney. As he knew he
Play with
put
some
down
weight.
light.
Narrow on the back end. Just come in just inside of this one. With weight.
Aggressive here,
Narrow.
asking Chris to play a runner.
Yeah. Well, if you take the jack, even better. But yes. Just on the inside of this one. With a bit of weight.
Takes so long on his delivery, especially when he's playing a runner.
Too wide.
He's a bit too wide with this unless he gets a result off a short bowl. No.
Good effort.
Well, Cecil, it means you've got to do it yourself. Called the shot, now play the shot. just
Rest that one.
played. He was looking for
I
a
know, man.
bowl to cover at the back. Now Cecil, big runner. He's certainly watching it.
Go
Is
on
it on
then.
the target area?
Held it, you've held it. Oh, yes.
Oh
lovely.
yes. He's played some really good bowls. I think the bowl on the edge of the ditch actually might be shot. Not sure whether the bowl in the ditch is a touch.
Yeah, handball, dude.
Just trying to get a better angle for you. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Toucher in the ditch. He's
Good run,
shot.
boy.
One mark.
It's a great effort.
Brakes on.
So Mark,
Brakes on.
he threw right to the edge last time the jack went in the ditch.
Very good.
Close
Looking
here.
on.
Can't fault that. Just a foot short.
It's always hard, isn't it?
Not enough. Alright.
Can it drift past the short
Just
stuff?
for a wee blade, your weight's great.
I think his pace is good.
You're looking up. It's
Wants
measure.
another 2 yards at least.
Okay, we're one down.
Only one down. He can really afford to try and get to the end of the rink. Certainly watching it.
Edge held. Hello.
Oh, that was lacking pace as well, like Cecil's was.
Well, I think because we have to measure down for your ball, it might just be out of reach. Sorry.
He's playing a runner, must be trying to
See
take
some names!
the closest bowl of Orkney off. See Francis on his way up from this end of the rinks to join Dan, so there must be a measure involved. Doesn't look like it from this angle. You'd have thought that the blue bowl in the ditch, the toucher in the ditch that stayed alive because it touched the jack on its course down the rink. You'd have thought that was going to be shot, but of course you've got two of the best officials in the world out there, so they'll tell us.
Very good.
You in, come on. Well played, Mark.
Well, there you go. That's how deceiving a measure can be when they're measuring into a ditch. It's 1 to Orkney, so that means that the ball that was on the rink was actually shot. So it's 11-7 now to Falkland Islands. I'm just going to have a look at my watch. We're getting towards 11:25. Might get 2 ends in.
Yeah, well done. I know it'll be better.
Good line, Biggie. Heavy, Biggie.
Same shot. Yes, it's looking good. The back is fine. Good ball.
One close. You know the rules. Yep.
Getting down to the crunch time now in these games. Again, this is all games from Group A of the triples.
Come on. Great try, good ball.
So the only team in that group that
You
aren't
just
playing
go
at the
behind me,
moment
or even if you go inside of that one.
Falklands, if they win this game, are well in control of that group.
Good line. Line is good.
So,
Tad heavy.
full-hand draw.
Good
It's quite
ball.
close here. Just drifted behind, but it's not bad there. 4-shot lead with probably 2 ends to play for Falklands. Orkney will not give up. They will battle till the end. If they could just win this by 1 shot, it would be enough. Close here.
It was better, about 4 millimetre.
Same. Just the foot behind you and my foot
Very
is fine.
precise out there with 4 millimetres.
Just to my foot.
Down the forehand
Narrow.
draw.
I cleared short. It's okay, no worries.
Just
Let's just
I've
take
noticed
that
with Chris
shot
today,
away.
if he's tended to bowl a ball
I
through
still
with his
fancy
first,
you
he's
there.
tended to drop
If
a
you
lot
get
off
it
with his
there, you
second.
chap it right through, even if you're down to your own.
Chap and light. That's a
Yeah.
phrase you hear quite a lot in the north of England and into Scotland. Chop on that bowl and lay in its place. Or as the Scottish will say, chap and lie.
It's a good ball when it's
Close. He is close. Oh,
That's an
tell you what, that's gone to a great home. If Mark can just get rid of that bowl. It's looking very vulnerable.
Play down. Just my
Cecil
foot.
desperate for
Just
another
the jack
bowl
is
in the
here.
head.
Just want you to play a foot behind the jack.
Hope you're staying with us and enjoying this commentary and the coverage of the live bowls here at the 2023 NatWest International Island Games. 24 islands competing here this week in 14 different sports. It's a biannual event, and of course Guernsey's had to wait a while
Okay.
to host this due to the pandemic. But we're really glad we've all managed to get here, meet up
I think so, yeah.
at the friendly games, bringing islands together.
Just need. Just.
Well, if I get the ball straight onto the white, get the base back.
Yeah, yeah.
Big chance here for Orkney if they can remove that bowl.
So see it, yeah.
They'll certainly be trying.
You need to be up more than that, you do.
It's under the line. Can it get a result? No, it's way under the line. Looking for the two short pink bowls onto shot bowl if he's playing down that hand.
Looking good, Cecil. Around these two. Around these two.
Get in there!
I mean, that doesn't come through now. But you can maybe get the plan. You need the weight though.
Again, Cecil really needs another bowl in here. Danger surrounds.
Jack is not going to
Danger surrounds, danger abounds. Just gone 11:30 here. The bell goes at 11:43. Got 10 minutes left. So we're definitely going to get another end in here. So playing down the backhand.
Come on, go around it, go around it. Come on. In the mix,
And
in the
just
mix.
slot something inside that pink bowl.
It's alright, it's
He
usable.
hasn't done a big opportunity still. So, big chance here. How do you remove that one black bowl? Oh, dark blue as it is actually. It's got to get onto the middle bowl of the three in front, I think, and the side bowl take it away. Anything into the head gives him a chance. Right, going with a big gun.
Got work to do.
Anything in the area will give him a chance. Oh, we missed the target. Now, does Cecil do what he did at the last end and take the shot, or does he try and draw in another? I think there's room for him there, to be fair, on the forehand.
Steady.
Just having a deliberation here in the commentary area as to which ball might be second shot. I'm not sure.
Alright. Alright. Swing it in there.
Could be two, but really not sure.
Okay.
We'll find out when they put it up on the scoreboard. Oh, come on, guys, let's play the game and put it up on the scoreboard. Oh, dear. It's really handy when it's the feature rink. And we're not 100% sure. It definitely won to the Falklands, but it could have been two.
How far?
We've just had confirmation from the umpire that it's 2 to Falklands there. So with probably playing in the last end, we're 13-7 up. Yeah, definitely into the last end. It's about 6 minutes left before the bell. 6 minutes left before the bell, and hopefully a bacon sarnie. And I'll be joining you for the game that starts at 12, after I've had my bacon sandwich, which is the West Niles, which is Mark MacDonald, Peter O'Donnell and James McLeod, and they're playing against Catherine Bonsall, Shirley Petit and Ali Merrion MBE. That's the next game on after this. And that's a game from Group B.
That's your deck, okay?
Meanwhile, in the other game, out there on rink 4, the Guernsey men are leading 12-8 over Jersey women. That's quite an crucial game for Guernsey men to win, to give themselves a chance of one of the top 2 spots in the group, because Orkney have a huge shots difference and they've still got games to play. Played well the second half of this game. Struggled a little bit the first, but overall I think his skip will be happy with his performance. Just not made the trip.
Not looking too bad, it's all in the weight. Like the line. Not bad. Good place.
Oh, that's gone to a good home. Just need to defend this
Just inside that. That's just short of jack
shot
high.
lead.
Okay, that one he knocked in a shot.
Yeah, might have
Just
punched that
slightly
in.
tighter. Your length is fine.
It's shot.
Just needs to come around that one. Inside might also work.
Well, can he get the bolt?
Good effort.
Effort.
Round it. Better line, boy. Ah, you're really heavy.
Turned his back on that one.
Yeah, exceptionally heavy. Well played,
He
Barry.
was claiming he was heavy from his hand. I think his skip will be saying more heavy
Stop
balls
playing
like
aside.
that, please.
The same shot you just played, just inside of this. Just add a little bit of weight to it and just come in here.
Can't see the chat.
Yeah, I know, I'm on my way. Just go onto these two balls, a little bit of weight inside of that one.
How many down? Two. Three. Which is the third?
Coming!
That one.
Close here.
Coming!
Down a great line. Oh, we
Good.
got one away.
Reduces it to one.
This way.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
Still there?
Yep.
Come on. Sweep. I'll get sweep. Oh, nice try.
Oh, he was urging that on. Just turned one of the Falkland Islands bowls in a touch. Makes it harder to make a big counter yet.
How much time is left, Teddy? 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 How much time is left?
Yeah, there goes the bell now. This will be the last end. Bacon Butty's calling me in.
Do we hold second and third?
Correct.
Cecil's playing a big runner here. Oh, he got it as well.
It's okay.
Certainly fired up is our Cecil.
Hold on, Margaret.
Played exceptionally well. Yes, he's one of the favourites for the singles, to be fair, as well. Wears his heart on his sleeve. A lot of skips would have just settled for one down there, to be fair, but I know he's aware that the shot difference is going to possibly come into play later on in the day. But the 2 points here would stand the Falklands Men in really good stead. Another runner. He's picking them off one by one. Well, our current shout from the commentary area is that they're holding 2. Well, last bowl of marks here. Trying to just draw it. Hopefully we'll get a signal as to what that was at the end. I think we were just looking for who got second shot. But the Falklands take the 2 points. That gives them the 6 points lead at the top of that table. Seriously give up. I've decided that the 2 skips in the next TV game hopefully will keep the scorecard for us up to date. Oh, Dan blew it. Our umpire shot over there, so it actually was 2 to Orkney. So that game finishes 13 to the Falklands, 9 to Orkney. Thank you so much for your company this morning. Please join us at 12 o'clock. Humdinger of a game in Group B. I'm Janice Gower. Thanks for your company. Keep smiling.